Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. We're back again. Still working on taking off the wires from underneath on the bottom side. It gives me as a wipe off the sweat from the heat. It's a little warm. It's about 90 degrees today, and it's only May. I'm kind of curious what September's going to be like. Not looking forward to it at all. To work in a factory with no AC in the summer and no heat in the winter. Well, I take that back. They do have heat. They have a boiler system. And I tell you what, they only turn it on uh, at one time a year, and they turn it off one time a year. So if it gets hot and cold, boy, it's interesting. But anyway, we're working on disconnecting the wires still, but we'll get there eventually. I thought that there was a little more to this than what it is. So, if you're lucky, you're lucky. That is no lie. That is the little things that kill us for damn sure. Oh, I can't believe they put a bolt on that big. There's no way. Oh, that's why. Okay, so. I need a 7/16 socket or a, was it an 8mm maybe? 10mm, my bad. That had to go to 7/16. That's all good though. I think we got, well, let's try this. Ah, very interesting. So low when you find that bolt that you can't find. Ah, there we go. Yeah. As my son would say, yeah, baby, yeah. He's lucky, man. He's been gone for 10 days. To go camping at Red River Gorge. You don't know about Red River Gorge? Oh my word. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's the home of the Natural Bridge. And again, if you haven't checked it out or if you don't know about Daniel Boone National Forest, take a look. It's quite interesting. If you didn't know what Daniel Boone did in the Appalachian Mountains, you got to do a little bit of research on Daniel Boone because very cool story. Not like Popcorn Sutton by any means, but I mean, I guess you could call Daniel Boone the redneck Robin Hood. So, well, we'll just leave it at loose for right now. I don't see my flathead screwdriver. Ah, there's one. There we go. We'll just do this for right now. I know it's a long screwdriver, not the right tool for the right job, but it's all good. It still does the purpose. There we go. We got it down hand tight, but it works. It's not going to be going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. I'll tell you what, before I forget, I'm going to put this back on so I don't lose any more parts. Or, not anymore, but any parts, period. Tell you what, it's a fun project, but man, it's expensive. Nothing for this thing is really cheap anymore, unfortunately. I mean, a rebuilt engine, a single-cylinder engine, costs more to rebuild than an 8-cylinder engine, which blew my mind, man. I was totally floored. I hope that this goes through here. You know good and well that, yeah. Alright, I don't know. You just take that and break it open and pull the rest of it out. There we go. There's one. Alright, there's two. So what we'll do is, when I come back to install this engine, the new engine on this setup, we'll just do a whole new wire loom so we can run bright lights and have all that taken care of. I do I do anticipate on getting this registered and titled. I just haven't done so yet. I've been dragging my feet about a lot of things, and especially life. But well, I guess life on life's terms, right? I'm really disappointed that they hacked this cross member up in here the way that they did. Wait till y'all see this. It's really discerning, man. I would love to talk to that mechanic and shake them and ask them what was wrong with them when they decided to do this instead of making a plate for this setup. It's not hard to make an engine mount plate at all. I mean, it's a plate. It's flat metal. Or you want to get fancy, you can do other things to make it right. So wait till y'all see my OCD tendencies on this. We'll get it done right, and hopefully it'll please the engine gods. So I'm gonna figure out how. Oh, cool. Okay, that works for me. I'm glad they decided to do that. There's one good thing on this build that they did. They did a quick connect. Oh. I guess that's for the brake. Yeah, that's a brake switch. Shit. Where's the lights at? Oh, man, I really hope that they didn't. Let's see, there's the brake. There's the cable. Oh, the lights not even ran? Well, I know the lights have wires up front. So I never really found them in back yet. I guess we don't. So, okay, fair enough. We'll just go with it. Like I said, we'll just go with the flow. We'll take off. I'm just taking off what I got to take off right now, and then we'll get the rest figured out later. Oh yeah, little red hot chili peppers for you. What I got, you gotta give it to your mama. Oh yeah. All right, right on, man. That's cool. Love the sound of that truck. If you all can hear it, it's a late model gas edition F350. It just got pipes on it, I think, but it's got a nice little rumble to it, man. Kind of jealous, really. Give it away now. We're gonna disconnect the clutch so we can get the engine off of here. We got, I think the only thing I have left to remove is the throttle cable, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to take this off and screw this bolt back in. I've learned over my lifetime that I should, if I ever take anything off, bolt spas, that once I take them off, I put them right back in the right spot, and I don't have to worry about losing them or misplacing them. I mean, granted, I don't have bolts like this in here right now that hold on the fan shroud, but I have them with the fan shroud, so we're good. I'm still really amazed at the wiring that they did with looping through the cables and all that jazz. Little discerning, like I said. The hell, maybe that's why I didn't grab that all that well. Huh. Let's see here. So I bought a new hat the other day. I love it. It's cool. On the front of it, it's not really well, today's times it doesn't really matter, but it's not really publicly accepted. But check it out. Hope you can read it. Troll Company, I love this hat, man. Thank you very much. It's called the Blue Collar Bastard, and I feel that way most days, especially with where I work. I work in a blue collar world, and well, they treat a lot of people like shit. Welcome to the new America. Be nice if companies had ethics, but it's all good. So, try to take this monster screwdriver here and see if we can get it done. This is fun. Using 1.5 foot on a screwdriver for a standard screwdriver's job. Alright, cool. Easy enough. Oh, that's right. I know I went over there to look. See if that had a nut to it. And it does! Congratulations. Well, crap. It's like almost impossible to get to. I don't know if I can get to it or not, but we'll try and do it this way. See if we get the screw out of here. And oh, there we go. Yeah, lucky me. Woo! Get away now. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Well, lucky, lucky, lucky. Usually I'm the person that gets all my parts either fall to not be found again, or they fall and, well, they land in that 10 gallons of oil that you dig down into your elbow deep. Alright. Now that we got that removed, oh, I'd take that back. You need to get rid of the exhaust cable. Or not the exhaust cable, but the exhaust pipe, see? Alright, I think we're good to go, ladies and gents. I do have to take the clutch cable off, but I got to get the engine out of the way so I can comfortably work on it, and we'll get to it in just a moment. Alright, I'm going to lower a little bit to get this tank off of here. There we go. See what I mean, man? Much easier with this lift. Granted, I could just walk up to it and pick the engine up off of it if it were on the ground, but I'd be laying on the ground to unbolt all that stuff. And that just isn't too much fun to me, to be quite honest with you. Alright, so all these wires go to this. I know what the wires go to, so we're good on that aspect. This throttle cable is trash. Woo! Ooh, that bitch was heavy. Oh, cool. Well, that's nice to know. Yeah, I really think that we're gonna have to. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take these cross members out, man. This sucks. Like bad. I really didn't want to do that, but I really don't think I don't have a choice, man. There's no way I can let this ride. I mean, take a look. See what they did to those bolts, man, or the bolt holes, the mounting holes, if you will. That's aggravating. Certified professionals. I don't know if there is an ASE style mechanic for Crispins or you know motorcycles and things like that. But man, that's really disappointing. It's not hard, man. It's not rocket science. I'm not a mechanic, and I wouldn't do that garbage. I'm like I said, man. I'm a little disappointed. I don't know. I know that the pickers get great deals on the stuff that they buy, and I'm sure they got this for a song because I know how much they sold it for originally, or put it up for sale for. Well, let me do it this way. I know how much they bought it for. No, I don't. Wow. Sad. I'm really sad, guys. Let's see, I think that's 1.5 by 1.5 metal. If that's the case, then we're in like when? We're caliper here real quick. We're gonna measure this out real quick and see what we got. Well, it's exactly the size. That's the half by inch and a half angle iron. See how thick it is. I may have replacement metal for it. Honestly, let's see if I have a piece of strap laying around real quick. Well, alrighty then. We don't have one readily available right now, but tell you what, we'll put this on pause and we're going to see what kind of metal we have laying around, and we may be doing a little bit of fabricating. I don't really want to, but man, I really don't think I have a choice, to be honest with you. One of them is already broken, and I'm glad I took this apart, to be quite honest with you. Alright. So there's a piece of 1x in here that's 1x like 3/16. I'd say it's more of a quarter. 9/64 is what the caliper said. So yeah, now we can get that out of here. Let's see here. Should we just take the whole bar? I think we're going to take the whole bar out. No sense in that hanging around and dangling while it's not being used. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of silly. So we'll put this in the Cushman box. I will have a special box. I have a special box as we speak for all of this jazz, but I want a better box because right now it's just a junky cardboard box that I'm sure over time will end up falling apart. So we're gonna get some tubs and get this stuff put away the right way. I'm laying out all of my stuff on the lift table until I can get it transferred over. I just want to make sure I have all this stuff together, if you know what I mean. Alright, so wow, that was nice. Cool. Okay, so they didn't even. This is holding the clutch in, the clutch rod. We can get it to zoom in or focus. So basically, it's an untouched cotter pin. Like I said, it just more and more I go along, it's like wow, crazy. Well, that sucks. I don't want that all the way to go down like that. Well, we'll figure something out for that later on. We'll make it look like it's actual. Yeah. All right. So we got one bolt here to take off for this whole clutch assembly, linkage or clutch linkage assembly. We'll get that taken off and see where we go from there. What is this? No. Okay, so it's a 5/8. I just had. Yep, and there's that. So, where are you at, Mr. 5/8 wrench? Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, snap. Well, okay. Let's go with 9/16, maybe? Yeah, I didn't think I'd get that lucky. Oh yeah, would you be my angel? Cool. Almost painless. Man, you all just don't know how bad I hate taking this down to not put it back to original. But Daddy needs to make some money. And it ain't gonna make money not being able to start and not being able to play like the hover around and go see the world, you know what I'm saying? Alright. I guess one good thing about this is that with them not maintaining everything and it all being greasy and nasty, is that it did preserve the metal. I am very thankful for that, because if you've seen the other frame that I had to contend with, I actually had to cut metal out of it, and because of it being rotten, and not because it's damaged. But did y'all see this? Look, it's broke to did. So there's no sense in welding that, because the metal's already contaminated enough to not worry about being able to salvage that and weld it back. That metal will be, it'll have the oil and grease still in it, no matter how much I clean it. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Just cut 2 new angles. I got a plasma cutter. We'll take care of that. I don't think you'd ever even notice the difference. So what do you think? This was originally MIG welded or stick welded in. We got stick weld. We got MIG weld. What you all think? I'm thinking I'm gonna do MIG weld. If I take that back. Wow. Yeah, there's more mounting bolt holes where they wow. I'm done. I'm done complaining about it. I'll just move on. It just worked I didn't anticipate on doing, that's all. Oh boy. Hey, I wonder whatever happened to REM. I remember, let's see, tape measure. I remember back in the 90s, they had some like huge recording ordeal, like the biggest contract with a record company in the history of music. And, well, they were supposed to cut like a ton of records, and, oh, wow, cool. Well, I don't ever think those records ever came out. I wonder if they took their money and ran and they didn't come through on their end of the deal and still got to keep their money. So these angle irons in here, there's 2 of them. There's 2 angles, 2 pieces of angle iron, and 1 flat bar. We're going to take these out, remove this. Ugh. Again, it's just more work that, I guess it's just busy work, honestly. They're 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and they're 12 inches in length. I don't know what the 1x is, but I'm going to have to cut the 1x out of, okay, it's 5 1/4, but I guess. Hey, baby. Oh, hell yeah, we're having fun. I don't know about you guys, but I am. So, again, we're going to take the brake cable off. We'll get this cut out. I'll put some marks on here to where I know where the original ones were. Cut this metal out, clean it up, and get it back together, hopefully sooner than later. So we'll stop this video for right now and take a union break. You know, that Union 10. And we'll get back to this again in a minute, y'all. Take care, God bless, love everyone, thanks for watching.